Oh, my guts hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Oh shit. Oh, my stomach. Oh, fuck. Oh, I already used the bathroom. What? Oh, my stomach hurts. I love you guys. Let's go down this spooky street. Wait, what the fuck? You can't park here. It's a bus stop. What the fuck? Alright, so it's almost been a month since he died. Not living in the right reality, I'll never be happy again. I'll never be happy again. It's not supposed to be like this. I'll fix that seatbelt alarm once we get moving. Man, my stomach hurts, man. I want this work week to be over. I just want him back. I know all the cliches, everything people say when they lose someone. No, dude. I would do anything to, like, get him back. Dude, I don't know. I don't like when I'm living. It feels like I'm on autopilot. I just started getting excited about creating content again. And now I can't. What am I supposed to do without the person that taught me everything? You know, besides my dad. I don't know, guys. I feel like shit. I wish I didn't have to wake up and go to work right now because I just toss and turn all night. So I woke up, cleaned the cat's litter box, fed him, gave him some catnip, played with him, pet him for a little bit, and I had to leave. Oh. Well, yeah, I went to the bathroom. My stomach still hurts, though. What up? Good morning. Go ahead and double tap that fucking screen. I need to stop, grab a couple things here at 70. Oh, good. My spot is open. Yep, this is the back spot where dude, this is literally behind the 7-Eleven in Elgin where we used to smoke pot. What's up? I'm Eages. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check it out, though. That's literally the spot behind 7-Eleven where we used to smoke weed. When I talk about pot all the time, I don't want to be misconstrued as one of those stupid stoners that makes his weed his whole life. I talk about it because I'm someone who needs it. I'm very like hyperactive, high energy, too like too I get too I get too anxiety. So when I smoke, I'm able to think and not like overreact or make a quick reaction. There are some people that don't need it, and that's perfectly fine too. But right now, while I'm grieving, dude, I've been. It's funny because I just started to. This is so not hilarious. It's just the timing of things that I started to cut back. Actually, I started, blaze one joint, let it sit, come back hours later, and not just be habitual pothead, right? Then my brother died, and now I'm. You guys, last night I made dinner and shit, and I took care of some chores, but I literally just like sat on the chair in the living room with the cat, and I petted the cat and watched like Wheel of Fortune, because just like 6 feet away is my brother and his ashes, his final mortal remains in a fucking box. And it's easier to talk to YouTube about this stuff than a family member or a therapist or whatever, because I can be graphic about how I want to speak, and I could use my type of language. Kind of like on Trailer Park Boys, where he said to the judge, I just fucking swear. I can't fucking help it. It's how I speak. I'm really sorry, but in order for me to get this story across, I'm gonna have to fucking swear, Your Honor. Well, he was calling the judge Your Majesty. Oh, that shit was so funny. Oh shit, I gotta get on top of this. can't drive. He's dead. Yo, what's up? I'm back. I was talking to myself. This guy next to me in the 7-Eleven, he bought a Monster and 4 of those little Monaco drinks that's got like 2 shots of vodka in it. Dude, that's a lot of peeing. I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm a pothead. But when I've drank with people, I'll be like, go, 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 go. And they're like, no, don't do it like that. You gotta sip it. I'm like, what's the point? You don't hit the bong. You don't sip the bong. Like, it's this different mentality. So, all right, guys. This will fix the seatbelt alarm from going off. The camera's kind of where I wanted. Whatever. Who cares? I gotta get moving. I gotta get to the office, but also I gotta crack my gamer fuel. Oh my god, that's the worst fucking song I've ever heard. Listen to that shit. Now, I'm not like, obviously, I'm not racist against Spanish-speaking people because I grew up in a Mexican neighborhood, right? I'm tight, right? But when I hear some of those beats, specifically like a reggaeton type beat, which like a Puerto Rican song that goes, it just goes, it doesn't like, it doesn't like, a reggaeton beat is like someone playing a drum fill, but then not going into the rest of the song. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. But that shit keep getting me bugging. For like, dude, no, maybe for like a few songs, that style is not a problem. But a whole record with that same kind of beat, man, that shit is annoying. And I'm Italian, okay? My music sounds like oompa music. You know, with the accordion and everything. So, actually, my Italian music sounds closer to Mexican music with like the acoustic bass and the guitar and the guy singing like this, you know, and then of course the tuba or the fucking accordion or whatever. Yeah, it sounds pretty similar. But Italian music is more like bum 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 bum, and Mexican music is like dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to explain. Like this guy crying, it's like a novella. It's the guy crying. He's like, he's working real hard, and his girl like left him for another dude or some shit, and he's like, no se pierda mi verga. I can't find my wiener. Donde está mi pene? He can't find his wiener. Kind of like my I second death metal song in high school, specifically that genre, because death metal is the shit, and you know it's got those crushing riffs and down-tuned guitars and heavy double bass drums, you know, that that old school Cookie Monster style corpse grinder guttural. Now, I wrote a song that was blackened death metal, which has the edge of the black metal, with the shrieking and the tremolo picking and the, you know, and the really fast discordant type stuff. And the song was called My Penis Is Lost. It was like an epic about like some sort of like warrior from the nether realm, and a witch stole his cock and put it in a glass dome, and he had to like travel across the plains and the fields, the crushing winds. But not only that, he had to travel through space and time to get his penis back. And it was called My Penis Is Lost. And I got the idea for the song title from a bizarre back and forth from the Xbox era on like Halo 2. Dude, even the annoying little kids back when, all right, so let's put it in perspective. Little kids, I was 15 when Halo 2 came out. Okay? But then there were kids online that were like, hey, fuck you, huh? Right? Those squeakers compared to like the dorky Gen Alphas that are online on games now, those kids were intelligent and could play the game still. They were just annoying because they were like the little brother. You know, being obnoxious. It was kind of just when scooter kids were starting. It was just when scooter kids were like just starting to fuck up the skate park. Like rollerblades weren't, you know. It's crazy because I thought rollerblades, like inline, was at X Games a few years before everyone stopped. I mean, everyone, like, we all said the homophobic saying, like, we called them fruit boots. We called them, like, queer shoes or fruit boots or whatever. Right? It was a different time. But some of the rollerbladers were openly gay. And that didn't help. It didn't help the homophobia situation. But, yeah, aggressive inline is fucking stupid. Oh, Eages, you always have these violent and white polarizing opinions. You just make broad statements and say, yeah, that sucks. Oh, that's stupid. No, you can like what you want. I'm not the cool police. I'm not here to, like, but at least I will break down my polarizing positions. When it comes to rollerblading, you can do some cool shit. If you're on, like, the vert pipe, the half pipe, doing some Tony Hawk shit, you're flying into the air over the coping. Oh, that's cool, man. It's very acrobatic and expressive. Very, very interesting to see what you can come up with. All right, go to a street spot with the rollerblades. You're gonna jump onto a ledge. You can't do flip tricks. You know what I mean? You can't remove your skate and then put it on midair or whatever. And these are some of the reasons why aggressive inline died off as an extreme sport. Is because, like, they're attached to your feet. It doesn't really take skill. Like, to do an ollie on a skateboard or a bunny hop on a BMX bike, just leaving the ground is like a skill. It's like a learned technique, okay? When you're on rollerblades, you just jump onto an obstacle. Okay, I'm on the obstacle. And then, I don't know if kids these days have ever seen aggressive inline skates, but they had like 4 wheels with an open plate in the middle, like soap shoes. You know, soaps, like the shoes with the grinding plates in them. That's how the inline skates were. So, I would go to the skate park with a kid, and he would put on his little boots, and he also skateboarded with me. Right? But he did both. He was one of those guys. He was bisexual in the extreme sports. Inverted crucified. What? As opposed to inverted crucified what? My anus? Don't worry, I'm gonna sub to your channel too. What was I saying? So like, he would jump onto, you know, the plated box, like with the 90-degree angle iron on the fun box, and he would just like lock in that plate and go like, and then like keep going, and like it's like, okay, the skill ceiling's not that high there, you know. It looked kind of silly. It looked like you're jumping in snow boots, you know? And that's part of the reason why rollerblading died off. And don't worry, the scooter's gonna die off too. It's not like, but what about Ryan Williams? He's an enigma. He's a BMX rider who also rides a scooter. Let's not muddy the waters there. But also, I feel that in Australia, where he's from or whatever, that dichotomy of scooters are lame and skateboards are rad, I don't think that type of mentality exists. I think Australian people are like, oh fuck, can you get fucking rad on this? I'm not doing the accent well. I can, but you know, I'm driving, focusing. But they're over there. They're like, they'd be like, can you get rad on a tech deck? You know what I mean? Like their mentality is just like, can you get rad? Here, hold my beer. Like one-upping each other. Like, oh yeah, dude. So like, I don't think it was like, oh, scooter's a fucking kid's toy, Mike. Get out of the fucking APOC. Like, I think it was like, hold my beer, bro. I think I could do a trick on the Razor scooter. Like, their culture is more rad and different, I think. But over here, yeah, all the scooter kids getting unleashed into the skate park and like going back and forth, and I haven't had to deal with that in a while, but I also haven't been skating as much now that I'm old and sad. But also, I was like so pumped for life, and I'm not mad at my brother for dying. Shit happens in life. Fucked up things happen. But I really didn't need another tragedy right now. I just started like sleeping better. I just started like planning out my projects for YouTube. I just started like, you know, writing outlines for some videos I want to make. You know, I don't want it all, it's not all just gonna be like me fucking around on Xbox and saying stupid shit. Like I was supposed to, hey, is that Vine? I was supposed to edit a clip yesterday, and I never got around to it. Yikes, guy. What the fuck, guy? It's always a pickup truck too. He just decided, hey, I'm gonna go in this lane. Using Casey? Who's that? Who's Yuzhan Casey? What are you saying, man? Do I have my own Terralyn? Dude, if you guys watch Dade Murphy, he's hilarious. He makes shorts. He's like an atheist guy that makes shorts, and he's fucking hilarious. There's someone in his comments called Tara Lynn that literally just like types gibberish, but it's incoherent, but it's like stringed together as a thought. So it'll make no sense, but it seems to have the cadence of, it'll be like, I was in the kitchen. Stop. There was a snake. Don't. Lucifer. Did I? And you? What? The wall. It just doesn't make sense at all, dude. And like, I don't want to be ableist or say like they have, you know, but like there's something going on. It's possibly drug use. Just getting so smacked out on fucking meth or whatever that you're like, in your head, your sentence is like, whoa, dude, this is fucking prophetical. This is intense. This is amazing. And then like the next day you go look at it and you're like, oh my fucking God, I gotta stop. It's kind of like how you go through that the age of like, oh, alcohol's fun, I'm in my 20s, and then like you either stop that shit like I did, or you become a liability. Like it's woo fun until you're 30 something. And again, I'm not the cool police. You behave how you want. If you want to be a jackass at the club in your 30s, do it. But what I'm saying is, like, you either grow out of that or you totally lean into it and become a fucking lush, and you got a fucking double fist dudes and drinks at the club. Good chat, guys. I still don't know what you said. Yousin, Casey. Can you clarify what you mean? I can't really like look at the chat because I'm in the whip. But like when I get a chance to stop, I'll take a peek. What do you mean by yo Yusin Casey? I'm really like, I know you made a typo. I know it was just a mistake, but like, what does that mean? I don't know what you're trying to. Oh, you trying to say you're crazy? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I'm in denial. Someone I really care about and love passed away extremely suddenly, and it'll be a month this weekend. A little bit after this weekend, it'll be a month, and I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be a misanthrope and not be a disgusting human to other humans, but I'm on the road. I'm being diligent, not playing around with the phone, just kind of driving, talking. And this guy just like in the middle of both lanes and just like why do you? I'm not the perfect or most coordinated guy. I'd like to think that I have a little bit more balance and manual dexterity because of all my years doing skateboard tricks growing up and doing like stunts and playing video games. But so like I'm not perfect, but what makes someone just like, look, what the fuck? The guy hanging out of the turning lane enough for me to actually hit him. Like over the solid white by this much. What? If you made a mistake and you turned into the turning lane, you got to go straight, then you just look and then no, that's not what happened. He was just in the middle. People can't control their vehicles. Why did the sperm cross the road? Because you put on the wrong sock. Hey, that's good, man. What about this one? So, Squanto is teaching the settlers how to track and trace and trap animals. And he puts his head to the ground and he says to the settler, buffalo come. And then the settler says, man, that's so interesting. How did you know that? How did you do that? He goes, the ground is sticky. I may have told it wrong. Good morning. Thank you guys. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Even if you're here just to gawk at me and be like, who the fuck is this idiot talking to himself? Still double tap that screen. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. Make sure your subscriber settings are set to public, because if I don't subscribe to you right after this live session, I won't be able to see who subbed to me and when. All right. Yeah, dog. I already addressed it. Moist Critical made a bunch of videos about YouTubers in their car and streamers in their car and how they've actually run over and severely injured and killed people. I just want you guys to know that I'm a cameraman and I have my shit in a hands-free mount we're just talking, we're just ranting, we're just waking up in the morning here. Yeah. I did get the camera mount for I did get the suction cup for the GoPro. Okay. So but I'm so grief-stricken still. My thoughts are kind of helter-skelter. Like and subscribe. Hell yeah. Good to see you here. This is my morning stream. If you want to see real content, it's all over my page. This is just me kind of freestyling it, doing the whole, oh, my guard's down, I'm vulnerable deal. Yeah. My channel actually has a lot of silly stuff on it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I was supposed to edit a clip last night, and I didn't. Something just short, stupid, but, you know, every so often when you interact with an NPC in Skate 3, since it is a 16-year-old game, and it does play better than the fucking new one, I'm not gonna lie, it feels more realistic, feels more like skateboarding and not just button mashing. Anyway, every so often when you push an NPC, they'll go flying, and I got a funny-ass clip where a guy's doing like a frontside crook, and I punch him, and he just like goes tumbling off screen, and it's a really hilarious angle too. You know, put a little music to that, make a short, comp another 5K views. So hopefully the views create more traffic, the likes create more traffic, and then people actually go, oh, I like Gears of War. This guy plays Gears of War snipers all the time. Oh, he's got hundreds of hours of videos of him talking and playing and laughing and cracking jokes and talking about food and culture and showing his weed stuff and showing his shit and his penis. I mean, what a beautiful morning, Steven! Yikes. He going fast. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Normally there's something on my mind I want to speak about, but I've been so sad lately after losing my brother that I can't. The thought of him not being here really just keeps me from fucking functioning, and I'm trying hard, but it's not. You know, I don't make it a point to come on here and whine either. It's hard for me to vent to my support network in the way I need to, and YouTube is a good outlet for that. Even if it is cringe, I'm never gonna watch me being like this on a vertical. You know, it's not gonna be an edit. It's not gonna be something filmed with the GoPro or the telephoto camera. So it's like, these are just for personal catharsis and thought, and to interact with people when I'm not gaming. Good to see you here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm really just trying to build my community here. Seems a little cattywampus, but really I want to build a community around Gears of War for the release of the new game anywhere from this summer to this holiday season, they said. So it could literally be a few months, or it could be, I heard speculation of September. So, when they say E-Day Direct, I hate that. That sounds stupid. It's like a live service model or something where it's like we got to pay for the different seasons of Gears as well as paying for Xbox Live, you know? And I know it's uncool to beg online, but I'm really poor, really broke, and really sick, and I need multiple surgeries and a bunch of really fun stuff, you guys. So if you see my QR code or my GoFundMe, feel free to help a brother out. And I still need a Series X, and I still need a stronger computer. It's not your guys' responsibility, but I gotta cast the net. I gotta put it out there, even if it's cringe and embarrassing and hard to get out. Because you never know. Sometimes there's people be like, this guy's got one viewer watching, I'm gonna donate $1,000. You know, people do that shit, and people do it for the clout too. They do it like, you know how they film themselves helping the homeless, and it's like, oh, that kind of like takes away from the kind gesture itself, because you have to film it to show people that you're kind. Same concept. Oh, this sad guy only has one viewer, let me give him money. But that could work out to my advantage, because I don't talk about it much here, but I hate my job. The workload is fine. The people are nice. The shift is good. The flexibility is smooth. Everything's pretty good. The pay is ass still. I put in too much time to, yeah. Yeah. Good morning. What up? What's up, guys? I can't read your live chat right now because I am vision impaired and I'm driving, and I don't want to be a menace, and I don't want to endanger my life or someone else's life. Oh, I'm stopped at a stoplight now. What's up? What's up? Sir Marphil? Why did this guy say Yos, UC, and Casey? I don't understand that. He never stuck around to specify. What the fuck? Yos? Yuzion Casey. Hi. What the fuck? I'm gonna assume English is not your first language, and not in a racist boomer way. Just maybe you meant to say something in Spanish, and then like the English auto-corrected it to something stupid. It be doing that. Autocorrect does that. Oh, what's up? What's up, family? Oh, shit. So, yeah, I'm here. I'm still functioning. I'm trying my best. I miss him so much, and there'll be times during the day where I'm focused in on a task, or I have something to do and I'm working, and then all of a sudden I can hear his voice in my head, and like the idea that I'm never gonna see him again or play a video game with him again, it really, really, like, I don't want to mention self-harm or anything like sewer slide, because YouTube will fucking fuck with my video, but it makes me not want to be here when I think about the fact that he's not here anymore. And I'm not trying to be dramatic. I don't want anyone to be worried about me or ashamed or fucking think I'm pitiful. But man, when someone who is half of your entire life just gets pulled out of your, it's like no, they're no longer in your movie, it hurts really bad, guys. This is like one step at a time, but this is gonna take me a decade. This is gonna take me a decade just to digest. Cause I said that he's in the house with me in a box. Okay? But I can still hear his voice, and I'm thinking like, dude, another driver just weaving in and out of lanes in a fucking lifted pickup truck. Dude, get a life, man. He probably says N-word with the hard R, bro. Like, just like, get the fuck, like, don't, why? Okay, I did have a Dodge Durango that was lifted up. But that was, I actually did wild shit and went off road and jumped it and did fucking crazy, weird, illegal fucking teenager shit. Most of the time when you see a guy with knobby tires on a lifted fucking frame, he doesn't off-road. He doesn't have a farm. He's not doing utility work. He's pee-pee small. Do what everyone else does. Just get a sports car, man. The lifted truck just makes you seem like a fucking hick. And it's like, you want to cosplay as a dumb hillbilly in the Chicago suburbs? Come on, man. But there's a lot of people like that. Because even though everyone thinks of Illinois and they're like, maybe they think of the corn, but that's, Illinois and Iowa produce a lot of corn. Because, Slipknot is fucking corny. Yeah, fuck them. What's funny? It's like, ICP and their crazy fan base and white trash and trailer parks and juggalos. Slipknot is that, but for metal. It's like juggalos, but it's metal. It's white trash. Like, there's a couple decent tracks off of like Subliminal Verses, but for the most part, Slipknot is just really sucky mall metal. And then once you cause like when I was in like 4th grade, dude, I thought Slipknot was cool. I was like, holy shit. And then when I found out there were actual talented musicians that, and then when you start to discern the different tastes and you're able to pick out heavy sounds, then you hear, Thompson's guitar and fucking, you're like, oh, it's a fucking mess. Oh, this is like the Grateful Dead of heavy metal. Oh my God, how do you even call this metal? Right? And Corey Taylor's vocals sound like domestic violence. Just the whole band, the whole vibe is off. Like, they have a couple good songs. I pushed my fingers into my eyes. They got some good songs. But if you really want to discover what's out there within heavy metal, there's so much more to be offered. And it's not like, oh, never listen to Slipknot ever. You're a fucking poser. It's like listening to Disturbed. No, it's heavy metal. It's just like, it's starter kit heavy metal. Like, once you realize, I did the same thing. I was like, because new metal was coming out at the same time, like Korn and like Limp Bizkit. But early Korn was actually like really, really good because they were the first ones doing that detune shit with the 7-string guitars, and it just was like a different sound. It was percussive and like interesting and atmospheric, and but you know, Slipknot was cool, and the masks were scary, and like the jumpsuits were like menacing, and like they were on the stage, and the fire and like the hitting stuff. That's cool, but I grew up on like Alice Cooper and Guar. So like the stage stuff, I didn't think it looked cool. I thought it looked corny, right? And I would just say go listen to their first album with their original singer and tell me what you think, because I think that's worlds apart. And also, they stole their gimmick from Mushroom Head. Seriously, they did. Another kind of campy new metal-y band that's not my favorite, but was a product of the era, but was also kind of associated with more like gothic kids and like the Hot Topic kids at the time that were wearing like Invader Zim merch. Yeah. There was just me wearing underwear only, you know, like a loincloth. Why is it called a loincloth? Because it girds your loins, man. Well, I gotta get moving. And that's it for me. I really didn't make a lot of sense today. I was talking in circles. I was spaced out. I still want to go home and have that person be there. I can hear their voice. I can hear them talking to me. I don't understand why they're gone. And I will... You guys, you come to my channel, like and subscribe, right? But you're literally witnessing me have a mental breakdown over the death of someone I care about. So, I used to scoff at people and laugh and giggle and be like, why would you share intimate moments on YouTube Live? Why would you talk to strangers and be vulnerable and cry and be a cringe asshole on a camera? On your smartphone of all devices, right? But then I realized not all of those people are being performative. Some of them are just doing what I'm doing. They were on YouTube already, and they just happen to be going through a crisis. Thanks for stopping by. Getting a lot of views. Maybe not a lot of congruent viewers at once, but a lot of people sticking around for more than a minute or so, and that's interesting. I've noticed that it is slightly increasing more and more. But anyway, yeah, I lost someone very, very close to me that was, I say my brother, was not a blood brother, was my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, someone who I grew up with since I was like maybe 9 years old, and now I'm 36. So I'm really, 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 really struggling right now. And it's hard to find joy in the things that should bring me happiness. Like, I said this like at least 18 times, like ad nauseum. I just got back into creating videos online, and just, you know, because I'm all the way back from the You the Man Now Dog era of making memes, like early 2000s. So I'm back online. I'm excited to create content. I have the skills. Hey, hello, good morning. I have the skills to do the video editing. That's not a humble brag or anything. I'm just saying, I'm painting the picture. I'm laying it all out there. So I have the skills. It's a hobby I love. Go look at my shorts. Those are stupid. I have hundreds of those. And I have silly videos and some good edits. When you scroll through all the videos, there's some edits. Maybe I should put all the edited clips and stuff into a playlist, but... What country? United States. But anyway, what I was saying is that I just started getting back into my hobbies and my lifestyle of creating memes and making stuff online. and just being kind of a dorky person. Even though I'm unk now, because I'm older, it's better late than never to get back to doing the things you love. But right when I got back to the things that I love, my brother passed away. And so, like, I'm in this gray area where I'm spaced the fuck out because I'm grief-stricken and I'm so sad. Yeah, you're unk now too? So, like, I just want you to know that, like, stick around. Content is coming. I do want to make videos, not just for clout or to try and get views or whatever, but because I like making silly things and I should share them with the world. Thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the kind words. I'm gonna have to... Oh, can I do it? I gotta do it really quick. I'm gonna subscribe to all you guys right now while I'm still live. But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm excited to create, and then this happened, and like my brain is glitched out because I'm so sad. So, oh, I'm already subbed to that guy. Hold on. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna sub to everybody who went to my channel today. And oh shit. No, we're good, we're good. Gonna sub to everybody. Everybody who came on my live today. But I just keep accidentally swiping away from it. Hold on. This guy. Go to channel, subscribe. Okay, Zach. Alright, awesome. Bet. I can call... Alright, Zach. You can call me Eages, your friendly neighborhood loser. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the fuck out.